everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with the third update for my 4 weeks 4 lipsticks challenge. I had originally gotten this idea from another YouTuber, Sarah Rose. I will link her original video down below if you want to see someone else who had done the same challenge. But basically what I did, I picked 20 lipsticks from my collection, and every 4 weeks I'm randomly selecting 4 lipsticks to use. And then I'm coming and doing an update talking about my experience with those lipsticks and then picking another 4 lipsticks. So I thought this was a fun way to sort of like rotate through all of the lipsticks in my collection. So often with panning, I'm just focused on using one thing at a time. So I really wanted a chance to just use all lipsticks in my collection, see what I feel about them, maybe rediscover some lipsticks, use some things I haven't used in a while. Yeah, so I'll first go over my experience with the 4 lipsticks I had chosen last time. So the first lipstick was this one from Bite. This is a Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Honeycomb. This is like a nude shade. I really love this lipstick. I love the shade. I love nude shades. I love the formula of this, super comfortable. I loved wearing this one alone. I also love pairing this with a lip gloss. I have the Bite lip glosses in the French press lip glosses, like the coffee lip glosses, and I love pairing this one with the salted caramel shade. It's super pretty, the two products together. So yeah, this is one I reached for a lot. I think this is like one of my favorite lipsticks in my collection, so this one was just super fun to be able to use. I will mention Bite is discontinuing this particular formula. They're going completely vegan for 2020. So currently they have a lot of products on sale, 50% off. So they will be reformulating this. I'm hopeful that the new formula is even better or just as good. I hope that it doesn't like go down in quality because I just really love their lipsticks now. So hopefully they get even better. I don't think they're gonna continue and create all the same shades. I think they're coming out with some new shades, keeping some of their old shades. Hopefully they still continue making this shade. I feel like it's pretty popular, so hopefully they'll continue creating this. But yeah, this will be my last lipstick in this formula. I'm not repurchasing a lot of like going out and buying backups of a lot of this stuff. Just because I did buy a lot of Bite stuff this past year, so I don't want to have like a bunch of backups, so I'll just have to wait and see what they have available in their new vegan formula. But I did want to mention that, but that was the first thing that I used. The next, I'll talk about these two together because they're both the Tarte's lip paints, but these are the next two items that I chose and used over the past 4 weeks. These are in the shades Rosé, which is this one, and also Birthday Suit. So they're pretty similar. I would say Birthday Suit is a little more cool tone. It's like a kind of a nudie pink, cool tone pink sort of shade. And then this one is a more, also kind of nude, but a little more warm toned, a little more peachy. So similar, but not exactly the same. And I want to mention these two together because as much as I like the colors, they're like something I really like and gravitate towards, I don't really love the formula. And it's not necessarily the formula of these, it's just liquid lipsticks in general. I just don't really care for it. Last update I had the Too Faced matte liquid lipstick that I ended up decluttering. That one was kind of dried up as well, so it wasn't that usable anymore. These ones are still in good condition, but I just don't care for the formula. I don't mind if my lipstick moves around. I don't need it to be super long wearing. I don't mind reapplying it. I just don't really care for something so like long lasting and also like matte. Just not my preferred formula. So I am going to declutter both of these from my collection. I was thinking, you know, I could keep them in case I'd want them at some point, but honestly, I don't know when that would be. If there's something that I never reach for, do I really want to keep it around? And honestly, the only time I ever reach for these is if I'm doing some sort of like challenge, like a lipstick challenge. So I am going to declutter those two. And then the final lipstick that I used, it's what I'm currently wearing. This is a new lipstick to my collection. So I hadn't really used it much before this past 4 weeks. This is from Urban Decay. It's a Vice lipstick. It's in this shade Manic. And I looked up on the Sephora website to kind of get a description of what this color, how they describe the color. And it's described as being a soft wine. I think it's sort of like a pinky, like a reddish pink color. In person it comes off a little more red. I feel like on camera I'm getting a little bit more of a pink tone from it. I like it. It's a little bit vibrant, I would say, for me to wear for everyday use. This is something I kind of reach for more like on the weekends. I feel like this would be a more occasional use lipstick for me. Maybe it's more a special occasion, not something I'd want to like reach for every single day. But I have enjoyed when I wore it, when I have worn it, and I do like the formula. It's quite comfortable. So since this is so new in my collection, I am going to keep it for now. Maybe at some point in the future I would end up decluttering it if I just wasn't getting a lot of use out of it. But for now I enjoy it. Something different in my collection and a new formula for me to try out a little bit more as well. So those are the 4 lipsticks that I used over the past 4 weeks. And now I'm going to randomly select the 4 lipsticks for the next 4 weeks of this challenge. So I have the remaining lipsticks in this jar. I have 8 lipsticks left, so it will be just 2 more months of this challenge. I do have little post-it notes. I have all of my lipsticks numbered. And I have all the numbers on a post-it note, so I'm going to just randomly select 4 of them. So the first lipstick that I will be choosing is this is number 6. Had to look at it and figure out if it was 6 or 9, but it's a 6. And this one is from Nars. I have my little notebook I can show you. So number 6 is right here, which is Nars Cruella. So that is this one. This is a Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. So it's a matte shade, which I mentioned, not the biggest fan of, but I do like this. I'll do a swatch of it. It's like kind of a bright red. It is very pretty. So that's what that one looks like. So I had previously decluttered a few reds for my collection, and this one I kept around. The matte formula for a red I feel like is preferred because it's just easy to wear. It stays on. So I think this one will be a good one to use again. It's not one I reach for all the time, but I kind of wanted to have like this like go-to like red in my collection. So that is what this one is for me. So that's the shade there. The second one I'll be picking is, let's see, this one, which is number 12. So number 12 is one from Marc Jacobs. So here's number 12. It's Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is this shade. Let me show you the lipstick. More of a pinky shade. Get a swatch of this one. Yes, very pink, very pretty. That's what that one looks like. I wonder how these two, or this one, it compares to the Vice lipstick. Let me do a swatch of this Vice Manic lipstick next to Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I feel like they're looking kind of similar. Oh yes, swatched out, they're pretty similar. So this is Urban Decay the Vice lipstick in Manic from Urban Decay, and then this is the Marc Jacobs lipstick. So kind of similar. I'd say this Manic shade has a little bit more red in it, where Kiss Kiss Bang Bang's a little bit more pink. But those are comparing these two shades, so kind of similar. And I'll pick the third shade, which is this one, which is number 4. So for 4, and see, this is a Bite shade. This is Bite Nori, which is another Amuse Bouche lipstick. This one is very dark. This is very outside of my comfort zone. I feel like I have, between Cruella and the Nori shade, a lot of more dramatic lip shades. They're not the typical lip look I go for, so something different. The Nori shade, you can see it in the tube, is very dark. I feel like this is a very fall color, so I think it's a good time of year to be wearing it. But this is Nori, so very much of a deep shade, like a deep burgundy shade. And I'll pick the final lipstick, and that is number 13. So 13, oh, 13. So I have an abbreviation there, but it's my Makeup Forever lipstick in N9. And this is one, I had one of these before that I used up, like years and years ago when I first was doing Project Pan. And then I got another one of these. So that's what it looks like. I think of all 4 of these shades, this will definitely be my like go-to like daily for work sort of shade. It's more sheer. That's what it looks like. It's kind of a, I think the shade name used to be Copper Penny, but now it's like a number. So it's kind of a warm toned, I'm so bad at describing shades, but like a warm toned, sort of like a rosy shade. That's that one, and you can see that it goes on a little more sheer, so it's more everyday sort of shade. So those are, these 4 are the 4 shades I'll be wearing over the next 4 weeks. I'll be back in 4 weeks with my update on these shades, and then I already know what my 4 lipsticks will be for the next 4 weeks of the challenge after this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.